So you're an engineering student. Do you think you have to pull endless all-nighters just to keep up? Well, think again. Today, we're going to tear up that old rulebook and build a study timetable that's actually smart. I'm going to show you how to get top results without the burnout, using a plan that actually works with your brain, not against it. Let's dive in.
Okay, let's get one thing straight. This is our guiding principle. That whole culture of bragging about how little you slept, it's not just stressful, it's totally inefficient. Success in engineering isn't about who can stay awake the longest. It's about how smart you are with the time you have. Look, you're basically at a fork in the road, and there are two ways to go. On one side, you've got random studying, just kind of jumping between subjects with no real plan. And trust me, that's a one-way ticket to high stress and pretty average results. But on the other side, a planned, structured approach. Now that is the path to becoming a topper and with way less anxiety. The only thing separating these two paths is the system you use. So how do we actually build that system? Well, it all starts with your daily blueprint. We're going to break down your day into these super focused blocks, matching each task to your brain's natural energy levels. This is all about getting maximum impact from every single minute. First up is the morning. You got to protect this time. It's your golden window. Your brain is fresh, it's charged up, making it the absolute perfect time to hit your most difficult subjects. Seriously, don't waste this precious energy on easy stuff. Save it for the real heavy lifting. So what should you be working on? Think about your toughest classes. We're talking algorithms, artificial intelligence, operating systems, or those really complex math problems. This is the time to wrestle with brand new concepts that need all of your brain power. All right, so after your morning classes and that intense study session, let's be real. Your energy is going to take a nosedive. The trick isn't to fight it with more caffeine. It's to work with it. So welcome to your afternoon light study hour, designed specifically to stop you from burning out. And what does light study even mean? Well, think of it as absorbing information, not intense problem solving. Use this hour to casually read over your class notes, catch up on a recorded lecture, or just get a basic feel for a new topic. The goal here is just reinforcement. That's it. Now, as your energy starts to pick back up in the evening, it's time to shift gears. It's time for practice mode. You have to remember, engineering isn't a spectator sport, right? You learn by doing, by building. This is where the theory you learned earlier actually becomes real. This is your prime time to get your hands dirty. Get in there and write some code. Hunt down that frustrating bug, prep for your next lab, or just knock out that assignment that's been hanging over your head. This is where the real skills are built. Okay, before you shut down for the day, there is one last absolutely crucial step. The final 30-minute revision. Now, this isn't for learning anything new. I want you to think of this as hitting the save button on your brain for everything you covered today. Keep it quick, keep it focused. Just do a rapid scan of the key formulas, the main definitions, and the big ideas from your study sessions. It sounds simple, but this little habit dramatically boosts your memory and makes sure today's work actually sticks. Okay, so that's the daily plan. Now, let's zoom out and see how this all fits together into a really powerful weekly system. Because a great week isn't just about repeating a good day 7 times. No, it has its own rhythm. And understanding this difference is key. Your weekdays, Monday through Friday, are all about forward momentum, learning new things and practicing every day. Then the weekend shifts your focus. That's when you consolidate everything. You revise what you learned all week, you challenge yourself with mock tests or past questions, and you make some real progress on those bigger projects. Now, having a great plan is awesome, but it's only half the battle. You also have to know what's going to try and knock you off course. So let's talk about the common traps that so many engineering students fall into so you can just sidestep them completely. Do any of these sound a little familiar? Cramming everything in the week before exams, letting your notes collect dust until then, skipping your coding practice, or, my favorite, just randomly picking a subject to study based on your mood. These are the exact habits that lead straight down that path to stress and burnout. So, what's the fix? It's this simple but incredibly powerful formula. You start with a difficult subject. Then you immediately practice it. You follow that up with revision. And finally, you test yourself on it. This 4-step loop, when you repeat it day after day, week after week, becomes the engine that drives all of your learning. All right, enough theory. Let's make this real, right here, right now.
Here is a simple 4-hour study block that you can literally start using today to put all this into practice. No more excuses, let's just do it. Here's how it could look on a normal college day. Hour 1, you hit a tough subject, say data structures. Hour 2, you immediately start solving problems on it. Hour 3, you switch gears, learn some theory for another subject, maybe AI. And in hour 4, you split it. 30 minutes to revise everything you just did, and 30 minutes of straight-up coding. Now, when it's exam time, you adapt. That same 4-hour block might become 2 hours of intensive revision, followed by 2 hours of just grinding through past exam papers. You see, the structure changes to match your goal.
Listen, if you only remember one thing from all of this, please let it be this. Real success in engineering isn't born in some last-minute, caffeine-fueled marathon study session. No way. It's forged day by day through the simple discipline of consistent learning and relentless practice.
Look, building a system like this is a journey, not a one-time fix. If you're serious about leveling up your skills and making your engineering journey a whole lot better, make sure you subscribe for more tips. Thanks for tuning in.